Welcome to Card of Destiny. I'm Pandora. If this video found you, it means it's meant for you to hear. This is a message for you. Today, we'll explore your relationship, how you and your partner see and feel about each other, the current dynamics, and what the future may hold. If you enjoy my readings, please subscribe and share. Your support means the world to me. Let's begin your reading. You, the person who is watching the Chariot upright, you are someone in motion, driven, determined, and focused on purpose. The Chariot upright reflects a person who is not sitting still in life or in love. Whether you are moving emotionally, mentally, spiritually, or even literally, your heart is carrying momentum. When it comes to this connection, you're likely the one trying to move things forward, the one with a clear idea of what you want, and the strength to push through obstacles. This card suggests that you've developed significant emotional maturity. You understand that love, though beautiful, isn't always easy. And so, you've put on your metaphorical armor, not to become hard or defensive, but to keep your vision strong as you charge forward. Perhaps you've had to keep yourself together, while your partner has remained inconsistent, passive, or unsure. You, on the other hand, are showing up with clarity and initiative. But the Chariot is not just about victory, it's about balance. The two sphinxes that pull the Chariot often represent opposing forces, which must be aligned in order to move ahead. This tells me that even though you are strong and motivated, you may still feel pulled in conflicting directions internally. You want to progress in the relationship, but you may also feel the pressure of doing it all yourself. There is a weariness behind your strength that deserves attention. You're not here to drag someone behind you as you strive toward your future. You're here to walk side by side. And right now, your soul may be whispering, "Am I the only one steering this connection?" You've already proven your strength. You've proven your devotion. But the Chariot reminds you, power must be tempered with patience, and motion must be balanced with reflection. Don't let the drive to make it work override your right to be met with equal effort. Your partner, Three of Discs, reversed. Your partner, in contrast, is showing a much different energy. The reverse Three of Discs signals someone who is struggling to collaborate, struggling to build, and possibly resisting shared effort in the relationship. Where you are forging ahead, they may be dragging their feet, or worse, sitting idle. This card in reverse often appears when someone lacks the commitment or willingness to do the work required in a relationship. Your partner may be showing signs of passivity, avoidance, or even fear of stepping up. It's not necessarily that they don't care. It may be that they don't know how to participate at the level you're asking for. And that mismatch can feel deeply frustrating for someone like you, who is carrying so much of the momentum. At its core, the reverse Three of Discs suggests a breakdown in teamwork. Maybe you've tried to involve them in planning, growing, communicating, and found that they either avoid responsibility or shut down when asked to contribute meaningfully. There's a chance they feel insecure about their role in the relationship. They may fear that they're not enough, or that they'll fail to meet your expectations, so they choose inaction over risking failure. But while their hesitation may come from fear or confusion, it's still creating imbalance. They may admire your strength, your clarity, your willingness to grow, but they are not matching it. And admiration doesn't build foundations. Effort does. If you've been feeling like you're the only one trying, carrying the emotional labor, initiating conversations, or envisioning the next steps, this card affirms that perception. Your partner isn't stepping in with the same energy, and unless something changes, that dynamic won't shift on its own. They need to ask themselves, am I willing to show up, even if it's imperfectly? Because you don't need perfection, you need partnership. Current situation, Four of Discs, upright. Right now, this relationship is sitting in a space of containment. The Four of Discs, also known as power in the Thoth deck, indicates that both of you are holding tightly to something. Your own emotional boundaries, your beliefs, your fears, your need for security. There is a sense of control here, but not necessarily connection. On the surface, everything may seem okay. There might be stability in the form of consistency, shared routines, or the fact that you haven't ended things. But underneath, there's tension. This card suggests that one or both of you are clinging, perhaps to what the relationship used to be, or to the illusion that everything is fine, when deep down you know it isn't. You might be holding back your true feelings because you don't want to come across as too much. Your partner might be withholding out of fear, pride, or uncertainty. The result? emotional lockdown. The Four of Discs is not inherently negative. It shows that there is structure, there is potential for something strong and lasting. But that structure has to be flexible. Otherwise, it becomes a fortress, one where love can't breathe and truth can't flow. This card also speaks to self-protection. You may both be protecting yourselves in different ways. You through control and effort, them through distance and withdrawal. And while that might create the illusion of peace, it's really a standoff, one that leaves you both isolated. If you felt like you're going in circles, talking but not being heard, staying but not feeling secure, this card explains why. You're both defending something. But real intimacy comes when you lay down your weapons and open the door to vulnerability. Possible outcome: Five of Swords upright. This is where the energy gets more intense. The Five of Swords upright suggests conflict, tension, or emotional battles that may erupt if the current patterns continue. There is a sense of defeat in this card, not just disagreement, but the kind of interactions where one or both of you feel unseen, unheard, or emotionally cut down. This card can point to miscommunication that turns into misalignment. One person may feel like they're constantly giving while the other is disengaged or defensive. You might find yourselves caught in arguments that go nowhere, or worse, silent wars where no one is saying what they really mean, but the distance grows anyway. The Five of Swords also reflects ego clashes. Someone may feel the need to win rather than understand. Apologies may be withheld out of pride. Vulnerabilities may be weaponized rather than nurtured. In the worst case, this dynamic can lead to emotional exhaustion, where one person is left wondering, is it even worth it anymore? But here's the thing, this outcome isn't inevitable. It's a warning, not a sentence. This card is showing you what the near future may bring if nothing changes. If your partner continues to avoid effort, and you continue to drive the connection alone, resentment will grow. The emotional power struggle will intensify. And eventually, someone may walk away, not out of hatred, but out of heartbreak. The path of the Five of Swords can be avoided, but only if both of you decide to stop defending and start communicating. Only if both of you recognize that winning the argument is not the same as preserving the love. Conclusion: you are the force behind this connection. The Chariot is clear. You have been pushing forward, showing up, doing the inner work, and carrying the weight of what this love could be. Your vision is strong, your heart is brave, and your soul is tired. Your partner, seen through the reverse Three of Discs, is stuck, not absent, not incapable, but stuck, in their own fears, their own insecurities, their own resistance to showing up in a real, grounded way. While you build, they hesitate. While you reach, they retreat. The current dynamic, held in the Four of Discs, is one of containment. It's a stalemate. Both of you are protecting yourselves in different ways. But love is not something you win by holding back. Love asks for risk, for presence, for showing up even when you're scared. And if that doesn't happen, if both of you keep holding instead of healing, the Five of Swords becomes the future. Tension replaces tenderness. Misunderstanding replaces magic. And eventually, connection gives way to collapse. But you have a choice. You can decide to put down the armor, to speak your truth, to say what you really need, not in anger, but in clarity. And if they meet you there, if they put down their fear and say, "I want this too," then the structure can become sanctuary, the motion can become momentum, the fight can become a reckoning and a renewal. But if they don't, then the Chariot asks you to remember, you have the strength to keep going, with or without them. Not because you didn't love them, but because you loved yourself enough not to stay in a place where love only moved one way. Let this reading be your mirror, your compass, your choice, because you were never meant to drag someone to love. You were meant to walk beside someone who is already walking toward you. Thank you for watching my video. I hope this message brought you the clarity you needed. If you enjoyed it, please support my channel. Good luck on your journey.